Hi viewers, Nesto Ventures right here. Gracias. Yeah, man. The the kind of life or kind of things that people see that people face on a daily these days, they are quite interesting. To put simply. Okay, we're in really interesting days. All right, and everything is getting interesting, more interesting by the day. Right, cost of living skyrocketing. You know, things jumping over the other. Prices jumping over the roof recently in this part of the world. Fuel, PMS, premium motor spirit, that I once talked about. It's almost getting out of hand. Something that is not meant to be. Gunning for 1,000 plus in some areas. You know, some places 900 and something. And stuff like that. Let's just peg it 1,000 because plus minus the marketers and all that. Are gonna use the supply trucks and all that. Plus minus economics will kind of certainly affect. So let's just say if you wanna just place a peg or a benchmark averagely, let's just call it 1,000 naira. Man, that is not a good place to find oneself in. Because in an economy like ours down here, this part of the world, Nigeria to be precise, almost everything depends on fuel. And once you get things wrong in that, excuse me, it cascades across board, and by the time you know what's happening, the whole scenario gets frightening. And the funny thing about that is that the incomes, take home incomes or whatever, they are not circulating. Okay. Well, I don't want to dwell too much on that, but the only thing there is that let our elites, because this is their job and their duty, to arrest this. Okay. Just like I once posted about the Canadian PM, Pierre Bolivier or something. I don't know whether I got it right, but I know, that I once shared a clip where someone asked him about inflation, because the guy is quite in his element. He just, in about few minutes, described the whole thing. The things that cause cease inflation, government overspending, and the ways such can be cured, and the way government will still use taxation to come back and get back at the people. If everything was just described there, if you take your mind back in one of those clips and flash back, you see what the guy said. It's quite clear. It's quite clear, even to the blind. It's quite clear. So down here, we are blessed with this product. It's on our ground. So the thing there is good management, prudent management, and empathy. Because the guy was like, okay, nothing stops us the easy way from printing more money, right? But at the end of the day, you have you have 10 apples, or is it a $10 apple or something like that? He mentioned it, but having like the insert $10 in the coffers of the government to spend, you print more money up to like $20. It means that the prices for those 10 apples, at $10 has now skyrocketed to $20. Okay, something like that. Okay, so what you now have the prices of those particular items, soaring over the roof, rooftops, and then in one way or the other, the government is still gonna what? Plow back whatever expenses they've run, and that will still come back or get back to the people via multiple taxations and all that. So if you just look at it, you see that it's a simple thing. Then he was like saying, okay, the best way is now being prudent in government spendings, okay, whereby they make sure that for every dollar they are going to spend, there is a way to also get out a savings of $1 at the other end, or just opposing, things, all right, improvising things, just like I mentioned earlier, and stuff like that, whereby you have to wriggle your way through to make sure that things are negotiated through and balanced, making sure that it's a give and take thing, across board, making sure that for every effort or every launching or for every expenses, there is a way around it that there will also be an equal but opposite reaction, towards that particular action that you want to take. Okay, towards balancing it out. Okay, all right. So it's quite an interesting era, but I guess with simple, knowledge of numbers, simple common sense, these things that we're facing can be quite arrested, okay, or handled. Okay, all right. So I guess the best advice is, guys, make sure for now that you go for things. That will be a topic for another day, but let me just briefly state it here for posterity's sakes. Always go for things that you need, and not those things that you want, because human wants are insatiable, but needs are those basics that you need, the basic necessities that you need for survival. These are the things you go for. So till then, ciao ciao, Nesto.